You're watching TSPN.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are reporting. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're reporting live on the corner of Eastland and Bagley at Berea-Midpark High School for our Varsity Boys Basketball SWC Conference game versus the Avon Lake Shoremen. That right there was a beautiful live shot of Berea-Midpark High School Athletic Stadium tonight. Good evening, everyone. My name is Matt Verzik.
I'm Dylan Reese.
And hello, everybody. Thank you for choosing us to kick off your weekend. Tonight, the Berea-Midpark Titans take on the Avon Lake Shoremen in their second home game of the year and their fourth game overall. This will be the Shoremen's fifth game of the season.
In the Titans' previous game, they took on Menor, losing 115-88. Avon Lake's record this season is 0-4, so they'll be looking to grab their first win over the Titans here.
Last season, the Titans split their two-game series with the Shoremen, winning their first game 63-51 and dropping the second, losing 87-81. And right now we will be handing you off to our sideline reporter, Emma Vera. Good evening, Emma. What do you have for us?
We have a great matchup for you guys tonight. 1-2 Titans going against the 0-4 Avon Lake Shoremen. The Titans last game lost their game 115-86. This game they look for their first conference win going against Avon Lake tonight. Avon Lake is looking for their first win overall. We can't wait to see what the Titans do tonight.
Okay, thank you, Emma. After that dominant win versus Valley Forge, Titans did lose against Mentor, 115-88. Dylan, what do you think happened that game?
You know, Matt, we went down to Menor after a strong win, like you had mentioned, against Valley Forge. And we did know going into the game, Menor is one of those teams that we're kind of comparing ourselves to as we'll see into the playoffs type of level. Like, they're a very talented school. They're a very talented team. So we knew going into it we were going to need it to be tight and we're going to need good defense. And if you look at throughout the stats, the first three quarters we had that. The game was not at all a blowout. It was very, very close. The points were tight. And then it was in that fourth quarter, towards the end of that third quarter, that the Menor really started to pull away. And at halftime, it was only a 5-point game. So I feel like the final score really doesn't depict what the game truly was. As Kevin Broughton did mention, we scored 88 points, but still lost by 20. So, you know, it's a tough thing to do out here, especially in high school basketball. So what did you think about it?
As Cal Maloney said, actually, they struggled to keep up with Mentor's fast pace later in the game. And when that happened, they couldn't really get their head back into it. And Coach Broughton is looking for them to overcome some adversity. Because really, this season, they haven't done that yet. In their three games that they played, they've lost big in two of them and won big in their other one. So right now, having that overcome that is going to be what the locker room's trying to do tonight.
I'm going to have to agree, as we spoke with Nick Reese, me and you both earlier, down on the court there, and he said something pretty short but pretty straight to the point for us, and that was we're going to need to spread the ball around more offensively, and we're going to need to show the love as teammates. And the way how we're going to have to create that offense, Matt, is by going down on defense, creating steals, creating turnovers, and letting that transition game turn into some offensive points for us here tonight.
Defense to offense, you said it. And speaking of that, some of those guys to look for on defense is Reed Brodden and Andre Alexander. They both have, Reed has 11 and Andre has 10 respectively. So those are key defensive guys that will be trying to create that momentum that the Titans will need to beat Avon Lake.
Most certainly, Matt. And to transition over here to talk about our opponent for anyone who doesn't really know, Avon Lake. Coming into this game, as I believe I heard you mention earlier, they are 0-4, losing to Brunswick, Brettsville/Broadview, Notre Dame, Collegial Latin, and Bay Village. First 3 games were very strong blowouts towards Avon Lake, where they dealt with adversity that I don't think our boys have really seen yet throughout this season. And bringing it very close with Bay Village, that 60-58 game, they're right there. You can tell Avon Lake is clearly trying to get their first win, and they're improving each week. We cannot come into this game light, and we need to take them as a serious conference opponent and get this win.
Yeah, no easy wins in high school basketball. You got to come out, start strong, and continue playing strong. I bet that's going to be the keys of the game. There's not many other things to say.
That's all we got up here from us, guys. We're going to send it back over down to the court. Thank you for checking in, and we'll be right back to you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Berea-Midpark High School. The Board of Education, Superintendent, Principal, and Athletic Director of Berea-Midpark High School extend to each and every one of you a very cordial welcome. We are pleased that you are here tonight. Berea-Midpark High School and Avon Lake High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. In order to make tonight's contest as enjoyable as possible, please represent your school and community in a positive and respectful manner. That means follow the rules, speak and act responsibly, and show courtesy and respect for your fellow fans, the officials and coaches, the administrators and authority figures, and of course, your team and opponents. Let's make tonight's contest great by remembering to respect the game. Thank you. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Ohio High School Athletic Association in the Southwestern Conference. Tonight's officials are Sam McKinney, Dominic Laviani, and Jeff Blackburn. Ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please stand. Gentlemen, remove your hats and direct your attention to the east end of the gymnasium for the playing of our national anthem, the Star-Spangled Banner. And now, let's meet the team. First, the visitor is the Avon Lake Shoremen, led by head coach Eric Smith, assisted by Kevin Fish. Number 0, senior guard, Trent Smith. Number 1, senior guard, Cameron Moore. Number 10, senior guard, Joe Ballish. Number 12, junior post, Luke Gillespie. And number 22, freshman guard, Liam Besaw. And now, introducing your Berea-Midpark
Okay, well, look at that pageantry in the opening introductions. That's brand new for the Titans. Amazing. Tip-off, Shoreman win.
Titans are jumping the ball right away. It's going to be a double man press. Tyson Clay's not going to be able to get the steal. Going to have to switch back up on defense here.
Up to the wing. Titans are really active on defense. Tough closeouts. Shoreman can't get anything to go. Look, they're trying to break through. Rough floater, and it falls.
Titans going to make sure they have to continue to make sure they bounce back and rotate back with that kind of defensive plan there.
Maddox lost it. He's on the ground. Tries to toss it out to Clay. No good. Shoreman retained possession. Full court press for the Titans. One's got it. Guarded by Andre Alexander. Cross-court pass. Met by Tyson Clay, Dylan Maddox. Another rough shot. And it falls for the Shoreman. Starting off 2 for 2.
Fall there for, it's going to be Luke for Avon Lake. Tyson Clay fouled on the ground, driving to the basket. It's going to get Titans set back up. Going to inbound the ball here. We're going to have Reed Broughton take it out of bounds.
Even though that those 2 shots fell for the Shoreman, Titans have been playing really aggressive defense right now. Maddox inbounds the ball to Reese. Puts up corner 3. No good.
Rebound, Dre Alexander is going to give his team a second life here. He's going to kick it to Reed Broughton. Reed Broughton drives in, turns around, shot, and the floater just knocks off.
Another rebound by Andre.
Tyson Clay three-pointer still off.
But he was fouled.
But he's going to be shooting 3 at the line. 3 for number 3, Tyson Clay.
Tyson Clay leads the Titans with points, averaging 21 through the Titans' first 3 games. He gets to have his chance to get a couple points on scoreboard right now.
And early on, we've seen the Titans show a really aggressive attack defense here, but we're going to need to make sure we're rotating back and matching our guys in the long term. Or as you've seen there, they have no shot clock here in high school basketball. Avon Lake's just going to be able to pass around the ball and get an open shot. So we're going to need to make sure we're being contested and really ripping at that ball with that aggressive defense.
Clay makes his second free throw. And the third one falls, going 2 for 3.
Titans set up their press again. Nick Reese is going to be leading the charge. Now passes over Diggy. Avon Lake looking across half court.
Go by Reed Broughton. Loose ball. Shoreman get it.
Titans need to set back up here.
In the corner, driving down baseline. Another rough layup goes for the Avon Lake Shoreman. Corner 3, Maddox. No good. Last touch by Andre Alexander. It will be Avon Lake Shoreman ball. Seems like the Titans aren't really letting them get into half-court offense, and they can only really score on full-court passes. Tip ball, still Avon Lake possession. Good active hands. See what the Titans can guard up here. Shoreman get the ball inbounded. Double teamed. Double teamed again. Stolen by Reed. Maddox. Can he? Slam down.
Rough foul on Dylan there. Now Diggy's going to be going to send it to the line. Titans finally capitalize on that press man defense as they finally get a steal by Reed Broughton, takes one away. But we got to make sure we continue to do that all throughout the game, as Avon Lake's clearly shown they have the ability to break that fast press. Number 1, Diggy Jr. at the line here to shoot 2.
He's averaging 75% for free throws this season so far. Gets the first one to fall. Number 14 on Avon Lake. Ezra Jones checking in.
Coming off the court is going to be Cameron Moore. Titans stay with the same lineup. 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Diggy's second shot attempt is going to fall. It's going to make it 4-6 as Shoreman up in the ball.
Okay. Maddox taking him full court.
It's going to be the freshman Liam getting guarded by Maddox. passes it over to 0.
Avon Lake being really rushed around. Good ball movement, though. 3 does not fall. Rebound to Alexander.
That's Alexander's 3rd rebound now, if my count is correct. Early start for him, but great start. Broughton saves the ball from going out of
really
bounds.
Fast pace. Andre on the ground looking. Clay keeps the ball. Bounce pass on the block.
Open, just missed it on the top. Tyson Clay resets the offense up. He's going to drive down
Drive
to the
it,
paint.
spin
Great
move. Oh, couldn't get it.
Just a little short.
And there's going to be a foul on Dylan.
Tyson Clay there with a great move to open up the offense right there in the middle. We're gonna need a lot more of that the rest of the night. Almost real close to capitalizing and tying up the game. Shoremen are gonna take the ball out of bounds now. It's gonna be number 0, Trent Smith, inbounding the ball.
It's a real SWC type basketball game so far. Reach and foul by Andre Alexander. He was really staying up on him right there.
Yeah, we know Dre Alexander is one of those guys who's going to be very aggressive on the defensive side of the end. As we know against Valley Forge, he did break the steal record, so that guy's not the type of guy to let you dribble right past him. He's going to get up in your face, and he's going to make sure you feel him. And I have no reason and no problem with that kind of defense, as I believe we need to have that throughout all 5 positions on the court.
Yeah. Coach Broughton said pregame that he wants a team to start off strong and not have too many mental mistakes. They succumbed to that against their game against Mentor late in the 4th quarter. Corner 3, Shoreman blocked by Nick Reese. Staying alive on the play, not letting him get a shot off.
Nick Reese, 2nd place for assists on the team as well. Dre Alexander leading in assists. Grabs his first block there. It's going to be number 22, Liam, the freshman, passing the ball in out of bounds.
Shoreman barely get it in. Rough shot again, and it falls. So far, the Shoremen have been shooting close to the rim, and they have been falling.
Yeah, I definitely haven't seen
Pump fake.
too many shot attempts from behind the arc. Just the one corner that was frightly off earlier. Now he's got Nick Reese driving in.
And he's fouled
Gonna
again.
Draw one. You know, with his size that he has, playing up at 195, he really needs to show that physicality driving down into the paint and just really determine the willpower just to go straight up to the rim and not be blocked or contested. Like to see a lot more and ones coming from him in the future.
Manny Santiago and Aiden Spraggins will be checking into the game.
Spraggins, that's going to be a great senior for us right there. He's a very hard hustler and going to grab our rebounds for us. That man is a big man. He does not play.
The 5 the Titans have in right now, number 24, Aiden Spraggins, number 2, Manny Santiago, shooting at the line right now, Nick Reese, number 11, and number 3, Tyson Clay.
Don't forget about number 4 back there, Reed Broughton. That's our sharp shooter.
Yeah.
They're going to be on defense now.
He was blocked from my vision.
6 to 8.
Nick. But,
Avon Lake inbounds the ball. It's going to be Liam, the freshman, with the
trapped out
ball.
of the corner, and they get it across.
Great
Tyson
move,
Clay
but
picks his
Tyson Clay
pocket.
says, I'll
Can
take
he convert?
it. And it's going to be a
Makes
nice
the
fast
layup.
break layup. Tyson Clay says, I'll take those cookies. Don't put those in my face.
Tie game, 8-8. Avon Lake breaks the full court press.
It's going to be Liam, the freshman, passes it out back out to the corner, to the top of the key and taken.
Pick 6.
There we go by
Fast
Reed
court.
Broughton.
And it
that's
falls.
a nice one. That's a shot I'd say he's probably taken about 10,000 times in his career. He's a very young athlete. Nick Reese.
Oh! What a rejection.
There we go.
Nick Reese coming to play.
That's how we play,
And it
Levy.
falls.
That's how we play.
Defense to offense. That's what we've been looking for.
That's what we've been looking for. Nick Reese
Timeout,
early.
Shoreman.
Nick Reese made the message early to us that the defense was going to create our offense, and we've seen that here tonight. As the Titans take the lead, forcing the Shoremen to call a timeout, Nick Reese picks up his 2nd block in the 1st quarter.
Tyson Clay has half of Titans' points right now with 6. And right now, in fact, Titans are also in the bonus. Avon Lake Shoremen have committed 4 fouls, and those may be pricey by the end of the game.
Avon Lake here, Matt, early on for an 0-4 team, you know, I think they really came out and they showed, hey, you're not pushing us around. We're here to play. We're still a real competitive team, and that's how we've known them to be. They're a well-coached team. That's going to be Eric Smith, their head coach, taking them pretty far last year and now looking to really rebuild and create a great year this year. They've shown it that they have the ability to be competitive with us.
Yeah, you said it, Dylan. Let's see what changes the Titans and Shoreman have made after this timeout. Inbounding the ball for the Shoreman will be Ezra Jones. Beg my pardon.
Looks like we're going to have a couple new faces out there for the Titans. It's going to be number 12, Vinny Weaver, checking into the game. Nick Reese is going to be sitting down.
Andre Alexander keeping his hands busy, out of bounds. Shoreman still have possession. USA theme tonight in the student section.
Liam to pass it in. He's a freshman playing up on the varsity level here. Gets it over to number 14, but he's going to be a little handsy there, Vinny Weaver. He'll be all right.
Number 12, Tyson Weaver, is first.
Less than 4 minutes in the first quarter. Titans up 12-8 against Avon Lake Shoreman.
That's
Another
gonna be a
lost
great
ball.
defensive effort. But Vinny and Tyson Clay. He's going to get it over to Dre. Back to Tyson Clay in the corner. Tyson Clay dribbling
Drives
down to
in.
the paint.
Corner
Shot
three.
for Vinny. Just a little
Too
off.
much.
Get the ball
Rebound
back.
Clay. Rough layup. Didn't have the touch. And Aiden Spraggins stepped out of bounds when he's trying to reset the offense. Good looks by the Titans so far.
It's going to be the Shoreman inbounding the ball from under their basket. It's going to be a nice, simple pass.
Double team.
Double pressed.
Oh, wide open down lane. Can Titans get back?
Dre Alexander with the fast hands going to knock it out of bounds. Shoreman ball will stay here, but
He
it's gonna
saved
be
that
nice.
layup.
Indeed.
Man, did not give up. That's what Coach Brown was talking about, being mentally strong.
It's going to be J.J. Bradley to throw the ball in here for Avon Lake as we have Manny Santiago trying to make sure it's nice and difficult for him. Gets the pass
Too
over,
much,
and Dre
too much.
Alexander will say
Steal.
thank you.
Layup.
Nice layup
And
for
it's
conversion.
in. So far, the Titans have capitalized pretty much on every trip after a steal.
Aiden Spraggins, that's our big man right there. You don't want to play with him.
Yeah,
A great
and he-
shot contest, and he's going to pull down the rebound.
And he's
14's
fouled.
a little handsy there. We're
Since
going
the
to take
Titans are
a
in the
foul.
bonus, the Aiden Spraggins will be shooting a free throw. Number 11, Nick Reese, will be checking into the game, along with number 1, Dylan Maddox.
A lot of fouls here that start the game early tonight as we're still in the first quarter, and we're looking to be at 8 fouls between both teams.
Avon Lake's Cameron Moore has 3 fouls in the first quarter.
Spraggins knocks in the first one. That's a senior right there. Is one of our bigger guys that really need to control the paint and be dominant when he's backing down and grabbing rebounds for us. But the ability that he has as a shooter really makes him special, and knowing that you can put him to the line and he's going to knock down a shot is really nice to have. See,
And the
Rackles
second
in
one
that second
falls.
one as well. 16-8 here. Titans are winning.
Manny Santiago guarding the ball. Avon Lake trying to find something, keeping the ball moving.
Great
Andre
defense.
Alexander with another tip. He's really making the Avon Lake Shoreman fight for it here.
I will say early on in the game, it was probably most likely early game jitters. The Titans weren't really rotating their feet as fast enough on the defensive side of the end. But now that they are, they're looking very dominant and very smooth here with this fast trap. Great shot contest by Aiden Spraggins. He's going to knock it off.
Rebounded Dylan.
By Dylan Maddox. Pushing the floor to Dre Alexander.
Attacking, Santiago, corner, loses it, gets it.
Santiago
Press hard, drives hard,
driving in.
layup.
Nice
Good
bucket.
shot by Santiago.
It's going to be a tough play there for Manny, the senior.
Manny, coming into today's game, Manny leads the Titans in field goal percentage at 62%. Steal by Nick
grip.
Reese, coast to coast. Oh, no foul
just not
called.
enough.
Let's see. Great hands by Nick Reese getting that steal.
Nick Reese showed us exactly as he was saying in his early games speaking with defense needs to create offense in the aspects. You get a steal, you go down there, and you get a bucket. As that one was just a little bit off, you could see, though, the idea and the effort will that was right there.
And you said it, Dylan. And look at the score. Titans are up 10, 18-8 going on.
Shorman inbound the ball. Titans do the double press once again. Nick Reese
picked
makes
up
him
his
pick up his
dribble.
dribble. That's dangerous.
Oh, Cal got up in his grill. With 13, Cal Maloney with his first personal foul.
That's one person I wouldn't want to run into a personal foul with, as Cal Maloney stands at 6'3", well over 200 pounds. That man is a strong guy right there.
He doesn't move. If you run into him,
you're
the one moving, not him.
The one, most certainly. Most certainly. It's going to be Avon Lake here at the line. Rattles in the first one.
Rattles? What are you talking about? That was a swish. Come on,
that's
man.
Avon Lake. They don't got nothing for me. Nice. You can tell that kid's definitely worked on his free throw. Form was real smooth. Pushing the ball back down, Dre Alexander. It's going to be 18-10. Passes it to 11. Back to Dre. Dre
puts up
the
the three. And it's in!
He said, I'll take those buckets right back, +1.
Andre Alexander from deep. His first 3 of the game. And he gets a steal.
I swear, he's almost got like a sixth sense for grabbing those steals, man. He knows where that ball's going to be. He puts his hand there.
Nope.
Rebounds to Tago. Gets the ball out to Bree
Nice
Broughton
transition offense.
Dre, nice. And that's that defense. That's going to force another timeout by the Shoremen here in the first quarter. That's the Shoremen's second timeout in the first quarter. Yet again, we see by the Titans here that their defense is transitioning to the offense, and it's showing pretty dominant here as we now have a 13-point lead with a minute 36 here. Matt, let me hear what you think.
You said it. Defense to offense. That's the name of the game. Minute 36, sorry. And the Titans are really showing that they've come to play SWC. You know, they want to get that first conference win. They do not want to let the Shoremen get their first win of the season. And you got to be thinking the Shoremen are probably talking about, come on, let's steal one from the Titans. You know, they aren't going to expect us to play this well. But Titans came prepared, you know, all week in practice. They've been mentally strong, not letting that mentor game get to them. And you can tell by the way with their closeouts and their active hands.
I think if any wave that mentor game did get to them, it lit a fire under them a little bit. As we see here early into the game, they're playing aggressive. They're playing with a different type of fire.
Yeah.
Coming out here on the defensive end, not letting Avon Lake even catch a step. I know those Avon Lake coaches are down there frustrated, trying to get these boys straightened out. But I don't think they're going to be straightening anything out tonight, as these Titans look very dominant early on.
Out of the timeout, the 5 the Titans have on the court: number 11, Nick Reese; number 2, Manny Santiago; number 10, Andre Alexander; number 4, Reed Broughton; and number 13, Cal Maloney. Santiago guarding the ball right now.
It's going to be Liam making a backwards pass. Avon Lake crosses half court.
Jump stop, mid-range. No good.
And that's the shot Avon Lake's going to want to have to hit if they're going to try to stay consistent in this game, as that was a considerably open shot. As 11's going to pass over to Manny Santiago, who drives into the paint for a tough lay.
Wow, look, touch on that
Manny.
ball. Yes,
that's
sir.
That's 2 for 2 in the paint for Manny on these tough lays. You got to really respect that as a senior.
Shoreman get across half court again. Titans are looking to make them take those rough balls.
Great steal
behind
attempts.
the back pass, Nick Reese, and he takes a ball up the court. Showtime over here. Let's see what he got. Step back 3 ball. Ah, no good. Good shot, though.
Nick Reese is flying around out there on the defensive side of the end, which I can't blame him at all.
And one Shoreman.
And is that going to be number 0? It's going to be Trent Smith coming up with the and 1 for the Shoremen.
Seems like the Avon Lake haven't gotten too comfortable in their half-court offense. You know, feeling very rushed. You can tell with that mid-range shot that it's not really the shot that offense is meant to create. But as you said, they have to make those if they want to stay competitive in this game.
Most certainly, as that's the shot that we're giving them. That's the shot they're going to have to be able to take. And at number 0, Trent Smith gives their team a little bit of momentum going into this second quarter by this and 1. See if he can capitalize for the 3-point play. Yes, he can. It's going to be 13-25. Titans just need to stay dominant, stay fast, and we should be able to continue running this one.
Tyson Clay taking the ball up the court. Nick Reese.
He almost had him on the hatch move. That was just a little too early. Gets it right back.
On the block.
And
And
there we go, one. That's how we do it, 11.
Whatever you
Nick
do,
Reese
I
for
can
the
do
physical
better.
play.
Whatever you can do, I can do better, Nick Reese says to the Shoreman.
All 195 pounds going to be in that bump for a quick lay. Going to give him an and one here. Can see if he can have the 3-point play. Shakes his shoulders off. Shot attempt. It's going to be good.
And it's in.
Titans are now going to be up 28-13 with 33 seconds left. Shoreman driving down the court.
Reed Braun takes him. Now Nick Reese. Andre Alexander, face guard.
Nick Reese coming back.
Trying to get that.
Better run away from me.
Oh, and it's stolen.
Nick Reese again.
And it's in. Yes, sir.
They don't call him Nick Reese again for no reason, as that is Nick Reese again with the steal and bucket.
7 points for Nick Reese. Floater, opposite side, no good. And jumper by 22
Student
falls.
section there, I don't know if anyone noticed, did a little gimmick trying to count down early, saying 3, 2, 1 at 5 seconds. Actually worked getting him to shoot early, but didn't work in the aspect of he knocked it down. So now it's going to be 15-30 at the end of the first quarter here. Titans up. Shoreman looking here to try to rebound and try to get some momentum moving forward, but Titans here ready to put their foot down on the neck and win this game. Matt, what do you say?
Well, what I have to say right now is that we're going to send you down to Edmund Rivera for sideline report.
The Titans played a tough first quarter. They started off really slow. They were 0-8 in field goals, but then they had an incredible one, taking the lead 30-15. Both teams have been playing really aggressive. At first, like I said, the Titans started off really slow, but as soon as that defense picked up, so did their offense. And collectively, all together, that's what helped them make the lead 30-15.
And the listed heights for the Avon Lake Shoremen, no one is listed below 6 feet, but Titans are not letting that bother them, scoring 30 points in the first quarter.
So first quarter statistics there for you. We started 0-8 from the field, but then went on a 24-7 run. And I'm going to have to say that was because of the defensive effort. As Nick Reese right there gets the lay he talked about earlier.
Wow.
Defense is going to transition to offense, and that's how we're going to make our buckets here as a team. And it's definitely happened here
Trapped in
tonight
the corner.
very well. Trent Smith gets trapped just wandering around looking for somewhere to go. Absolutely nowhere to go. Gets bailed out with a quick foul, so it's going to be Avon Lake at the bottom of the baseline.
That foul will be on Reed Braun, number 4.
We're
His
currently
first foul of the game.
9 for 9 as the free throws line as a team, and we have 8 steals as well. Vinny Weaver going to be guarding him. Now it's going to be Nick Reese at the top. Vinny comes to close
Wing,
the trap.
behind the back pass. Tyson Clay making
being
it
very
difficult for him.
aggressive.
Pass down by the hoop. Contested, and he's fouled.
I don't know if that was a foul there, Matt. I don't know if you saw it.
Maybe it was just
I
the
might have
ref's
missed
point of
it.
view, but
From up here, the bird's eye view, I did not see that one.
it'll be Reed Braun's second foul of the game.
That's going to send Liam Beshois to the line. That is a freshman who has had pretty consistent play time throughout this game tonight and has had a pretty big role here for the Shoreman team.
Can't get the first one to
Just
fall.
missed his first one as well, yes. Standing at the line here looking for a second attempt. It's going to be 15-32 with 7:30 left in the second quarter. Liam shoots and knocks it in. Going 1 for 2 at the line. Tyson Clay is going to bring up the ball.
Going to be guarded by number 1 on Avon Lake. Clay looking to set something up. Drives in. Passes out. 3 can't fall. Is that going to be Reed Braun's 4th? No, it's 3rd. It's 3rd.
Okay.
Sorry. Reed Braun's gotten some quick fouls here in the second quarter. He's been subbed out. Nick Reese will be guarding the inbounder. Shoreman get it in.
Shoreman looking to drive down the court. Nick Reese on 14. He's going to make a pass to Cameron Moore. Cameron Moore holding the ball. He's getting double teamed now. Cameron Moore looking for someone to go. He's going to pass it to Trent Smith. Trent Smith gets it
Santiago
ripped.
takes it.
Manny Santiago says, I'll take that. Thank you.
Up to Tyson
Clay
Clay.
is now dribbling with it.
What do you got for us?
Let's set up the offense here. Let's get something moving. Nick Reese with the ball at the top of the key. Let's see what we can do with it. Over to Tyson. Quick
Three.
shot.
Oh, too much.
And you know, that's a he contest. When you're up this amount, I don't hate that shot. We just make sure we don't do it too often, and we keep working for our buckets. As Nick Reese is going to take the ball out for us here, and we're going to stack up on the line, get ready to make it. And Vinny Weaver's going to take it.
Reese,
To Nick
corner,
Reese.
corner three. And it's in!
take that.
Boom!
That is 3 for 11, as he is having a pretty fire game to start.
12 points for Nick Reese here in the first half.
Don't forget about his 2 steals and 2 blocks as well. He's getting all over the place. Converted on an and one earlier. Now it's going to be
Cameron Moore. Tip pass. Foul again. Oh, travel. He traveled. Titans take the ball.
Titans take the ball now as well.
Dylan Maddox will be subbing in for Manny Santiago. 35-16 Titans.
You know, one of the biggest things I've seen these Shoreman guards struggle with tonight is just not being able to spread this ball around. They're, getting trapped, and they're not being able to find the pass before the pass is open, and that's what's really leading them to getting trapped and then not having anywhere to go with the ball. It's going to be Nick Reese.
Nick Reese. Lost it. It's fine. Shoreman, fast break. He loses it. Reese picks it up.
Back to Tyson Clay to Dre.
Andre Alexander, layup. And it's in. No foul. Still rough lay, though.
That's that big 3 sophomore crew right there. Nick Reese to Tyson Clay to Dre. Don't forget about Reed Broughton in the
Good
background.
shot by number 0, Trent Smith. Clay takes it up. Cross court to Reese. And he traveled. Just some of those mental mistakes Coach Broughton was talking about pregame. Let's just hope it doesn't continue.
Those are those mental mistakes that are going to happen. Those are calls that you can't make. Obviously, it's the ref's call, but you have to be able to get on to the next play and be able to continue the next play and make that play beneficial for your team and not be dragged down by the past.
Cameron Moore, not trying to get into a double team here.
Finds a pass to 14. 14's going to get aggressive. I don't like that foul, but it's going to be on the ground, so I'll take it.
Dylan Maddox, not making it easy for him. He says, if you want to take that shot, you're going to have to go through me. Aiden Spraggins, Manny Santiago check in for the Titans. Nick Reese is leading the scoring for the Titans with 12. Shoreman trying to get something in. They do. In the corner, Cameron Moore. Dribbling out.
This is a very strong lineup we have out here for the Titans with the speed at the top of the perimeter with Dre and Manny Santiago, and then the strength, and Tyson Clay as well, and then the strength with Nick Reese and Aiden Spraggins. I really do like this 5-out being out on the court. As you see here, Avon Lake's got nothing going for him, and we just clamped them up for 15 seconds in a row with absolutely nothing going in that offensive possession. I really do believe that's because of the 5 we got out on the court can match up to really anyone in the conference.
Titans have excellent perimeter defense here on the court. You said it.
It's going to be Cameron Moore to inbound the ball. Trent Smith looking to get it. Yep, Trent Smith does get it, and it's going to be a nice layup for him.
Shoreman execute the inbound play.
That one cuts the lead to 17.
Tyson Clay dribbling in.
Reese
for 3.
Oh, just a little off.
Aiden Spraggins, rough.
And there's that muscle I just had previously mentioned. Aiden Spraggins getting physical in that paint, trying to make sure he gets a second chance for these Titans on that rebound, just barely missing it.
See if Titans can mirror the Shoreman success on inbound play.
It's going to be Aiden Spraggins to the top of the key, see what he can do with
Dribbling
it.
it.
A little
Loses
too
it.
far of a dribble. Gets it right back.
On the floor.
Cameron Moore.
Guys are hitting the deck.
Tyson
Tyson Clay. Let's see what he does. Layup.
Hard foul.
Hard foul.
Give him 2 at the line. That's going to be Tyson Clay's 3rd trip to the line, I want to say.
I don't know, but he seems like he's making a house living there.
Yeah, man, he's got to build a whole family and a career living at that free throw line. So it's got to be a very tough challenge guarding someone of his size and his speed down at the paint like that. You know, him taking 1-2 steps, and then he's going to make sure he moves the ball around. Just the ball knowledge he has, he knows that he can't just go straight up or he's going to receive a block. He shoots the ball so late at the last second. It really gives it such a tough challenge for these defenders to try to guard that shot.
Someone keep the eye on. Avon Lake are in the bonus now. Titans have committed 4 fouls this quarter. Offensive rebound, Ian Spraggins puts it up and in. Showing that strength. Shorman inbound the ball. Santiago's guarding.
Should be number 22, Liam, with the ball. Here comes the double team.
Making him work for it. Very
Cameron
rushed.
Moore with the ball.
And he gets the lay. Clay with the ball. Setting up the offense. Dre Alexander, top of the key. Dribbles in, gets in a move. Tyson Clay in. Corner. Santiago, 3. Couldn't get off the glass. Good look, though. That's the looks that this Titan offense is trying to create.
You know,
Trey Moore turns it over.
Nice pass. Gives him a chance to make a play. That's a hard foul. You know, what are we doing, man? As he's been on that all night. I've been watching 14. He's been real aggressive, and I haven't appreciated it one time tonight, as he's been aggressive football type style play here. And realistically, that should have been a flagrant.
I feel like I'm watching Friday Night Lights football game over here.
Friday night WWE SmackDown, even if you wanted to. It's going to be Tyson Clay now dribbling up the ball. 24-39.
Jay Alexander.
With 3 minutes
Deep
left.
3.
Boom! Dre Alexander capitalizes from deep behind the arc, pushing it 42-24. Needed some confidence there from that three-pointer.
Cameron Moore. Baseline, Shorman attack. Good rotation defense.
Cameron Moore heavily calling for the ball, but not going to catch it. 14K, it's a 2-pointer. Titans look to be moving fast on offense.
Whoa, where are you going? Lay?
Number 11, Nick Reese, makes a great move on the senior Cameron Moore, spinning him out of his shoes, then makes a perfect pass over to Dre, and then it's going to knock it in for 2.
Scoot to your right, Brody. Oh, I said that out loud. Well, you can tell right before that timeout was called, offense on both sides, back and forth action. Let's Dylan, what do you have for us?
You know, Matt, as we've seen, we've gone through right here. We're not completely at the halftime yet, because we're going to get a statement from a player or a coach at halftime. We're going to try to go down there and hear from them. But what we've seen so far is that Avon Lake did not come into this game very dominant at all. They thought they could come into this game and take something from us, and the Titans came in a lot stronger. But we're going to need consistency throughout the rest of the game to be able to take this. As we've seen over the time of the game course, Avon Lake has been able to get some good grabs here and been able to move up their points.
And some of those rough calls that were not really called, that's the adversity that Coach Brown was saying.
Oh, most certainly.
That they need to overcome.
Most certainly. So it's going to be Avon Lake here driving with the ball. It's going to be Liam, double pressed.
Cameron Moore, hop step. Jinx. Can't get it to go.
Back up with the ball now.
Corner, Nick Reese. Spraggins posting up, trying to get the ball. No luck.
Nick Reese has been having a very solid first half.
Corner 3, Vinny. And it's in!
And that's going to be another assist for Nick Reese. He's going to be second right now in current assists per game, right behind Dre Alexander.
Titans definitely making the Shorman play their brand of basketball.
And, you know, that's what we need to really see week from week.
Shorman, no good.
Great shot contest by Aiden Spraggins, making the freshman get uncomfortable there from the 3.
Top of the key, Nick Reese. Post in Spraggins. Out to Santiago. Foul on the court.
And you know, Matt, we still got 2 minutes here left before we go into the halftime. I really think the Titans need to just ramp it up here and really just give themselves that last push before they can take a break here in the locker room, just to really give themselves that little cushion going into the third quarter and not be sweating it so much, as Avon Lake still in grabbing distance of this game.
Takes one good run for them to be back in the game.
Most certainly.
Nick Reese couldn't get it. Shorman with the defensive rebound.
Going to need to get right back here on defense, as you're going to see Vinny Weaver stops the press, picks the ball up. Pass the corner.
3. No
right
good.
Off.
I don't think the Shoremen have hit a 3 so far in this game.
You know, the Shoremen have attempted a lot of three-point shots. I will have to agree with that statement, man. I haven't seen one fall. It's going to be 14 driving to the lane. A little bit of a lucky layup there, but he's going to get it in.
Yeah. Clay with the ball now. He's attacking.
Nice move.
Gets in
Now,
the move.
that's not luck. That's
Boom.
skill. As you can tell the difference. He's going to knock it in off the glass. Tyson Clay says, you take one, I'll take one right back.
In his bag, young man.
1:30 left in the second quarter as we're trying to wrap it up here right before halftime.
Rough pass. Shorman. Get a corner
Open
three. No good again.
Another miss for the Shoreman. It's going to be Nick Reese leading the charge
transition,
on the freshman.
Defense to offense. Lay. Nothing.
Just a little off.
Nope.
But there's the muscle and the 195 pounds that we have of him to grab the rebound and go right back up for the second chance. I love the effort that he's playing within the paint. It's something that we're going to need throughout the rest of the season to be a consistent team.
He's got the heart. He's got the drive. And he wanted it more than those 4 Shoremen.
Nick Reese there sitting at the line now is going to be shooting his first one, and it's going to swish in there.
Titans
Nice.
have scored 50 first half points. See that offense thriving. It stayed consistent between this game and the past game.
I really like personally overall how the defense has truly transitioned to the offense, like how Nick Reese and a couple of the other team leaders have spoken to us about previously in the game, as that one rattles off, so Nick Reese goes 1 for 2 from the line. But I do really appreciate how the defensive steals have transitioned to the offense, and that's why we're sitting here comfortably 50-28.
Stay tuned at halftime. Our sideline reporter, Emma Rivera, will be getting an interview with head coach Kevin Braun. Shoreman pass the ball in. Driving through. Cuts through all the defenders. Santiago grabs it. And he was fouled by number 14, Ezra Jones. That will be Jones's 3rd foul of the game so far.
Tyson Clay bringing up the ball, dribbling it around, looking, going to drive hard.
Spins.
Great spin move. Just short.
He's had a couple of those good moves.
That's the second time he's brought that move out of his bag as Manny Santiago chases down the ball. It's going to be Cal Maloney up at the top of the key trying to help out and guard up. 34 open
Shoreman.
shot.
Oh,
way
that's
off.
air
as
ball.
The Shoremen have
Straight
not shot
win.
well behind the arc to start the first half.
Clay, Alexander, 3. Short.
Just now off the top.
Offensive rebound, gets his own shot.
We should really start to look for the last shot attempt at this point.
Might try
And
for
that's
the
what we're going to
2
do.
for
There
1.
it is. There it is. Tyson Clay and Dre going to just look for the open
cuts
shot
in.
attempt. And it's going to get fouled.
Foul by
15
Jones
foul.
again. That's his 4th of the game before halftime. I wonder how much playing time we'll see of him in the 3rd.
I don't think we're going to see very much is after these past 2 fouls, both times his hand's been thrown up right away, and it's not a very great reaction. Now, as he still sees his hand down here with his hand straight up, confused of what he's done. I mean, the foul's the foul. You can't control what the ref has called. You just need to be able to get on to the next play and continue to make it better. So that's going to be rattled in there for Dre Alexander, making it 51 with 15.5 seconds left remaining.
Andre has 10 first half points.
10 points for number 10. Rattles
Second
off
one's not
the
going.
second
Offensive rebound, Cal Maloney.
Just a little off.
Tip ball.
Tyson Clay
by
gets
Clay.
it back. Chance to get some buckets here before the end of the second.
See what you got, Clay. In his bag.
3, 2, 1. No, sir.
No.
And that's going to wrap up the first half for us here. It's going to be 51-28. Titans winning.
Please, sorry for cutting you off, but Emma Rivera will be having an interview with Kevin Braun. This has been a great game so far for the Titans. Having that mentally strong locker room. You can tell that during practice that they wanted to start off good, and they have.
100% here. I'm excited to see and hear what Kevin Broughton has for us. As we're going to go down there live now with Emma Rivera on the scene. Emma, what do you got for us?
All right, I'm here with Coach Brown. Coach Brown, what were your strengths in the first half?
We played with great pace and forced a lot of turnovers, so we're going to really regroup, catch our breath, and do it again in the second half.
How would you describe this year's team?
We're very fast, we're very short and young, so we got to play up and down the whole game.
All right, thank you very much, and good luck in the next half.
Junior Layla Williamson and Junior Savannah Zivkovic. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2024-2025 Varsity Cheer Team.
a very strong, very fast-paced first half. At first, in the first quarter, they started off pretty slow, weren't very aggressive. But as soon as they started playing really good defense and started playing aggressive, that's when they started to take the lead, because good defense helps to progress to good offense. That makes the score 51-28 here at the half. We can't wait to see what the Titans will do here in the second half.
And we are back. Shorman have the ball. Another tip by Andre Alexander there. He's staying active on defense. Shorman get the ball in. Trying to find something. Seems like Titans have been double teaming a lot when they can't really get the ball. See what the Shorman can do here. Haven't really found anything on offense so far. Another tip by Andre Alexander. Check out game and ticket information at titanathletics.org. Interested in other upcoming games. Corner Shorman getting trapped. Free throw line. Trying to find something. Shorman lose it. Man, we gotta wonder what they were talking about at halftime. Dylan, what were the Titans talking about at halftime?
You know, we got a chance to go down there and speak with assistant coach Coach Camardo, and we asked him, did you agree that the Nick Reese's focus on going out for defensive possessions and creating them into offensive points was something that was successful for the team in the first half, and that's why the score is what it is? And he agreed. He says that is a huge factor for us, but it's not over. The game is 0-0 in his own words, and we need to keep the foot on the gas pedal and continue driving and getting buckets. as he believes that we need to use our bench depth as the highest level that we can.
Yep. Down on post, block. Shot falls. Clay brings it up the court. Maddox driving in, jumps, and the lay's good with the contact.
I like that move by Maddox, getting physical and then getting it straight up. Great move.
Cameron Moore trying to get past Alexander. Look at that footwork.
He's going to have to pass it to the freshman, but gets it right back. Nick Reese has it on him. He's going to deal it off to Trent Smith. Trent Smith lay up, and it's a tough layup, but it's good. It's going to make it 34-55, Titans winning. Nick Reese for three. Give
Hey!
He's having a great game. Number 11, Nick Reese from behind the arc once again. Liam, the freshman, going to have to force a pass to Trent Smith. Nick Reese picks up. Cameron in the corner, back to Trent. Trent does a reverse, going to get fouled and shoots short, so he's going to be at 2 for the line.
Foul on number 3, Tyson Clay. Will be Tyson Clay's first of the game.
No way here you can doubt Nick Reese's game and her going on so far, as he's got 18 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. He's being all over the court. It's going to be, first one's going to get knocked in here for Trent Smith. He's going to look for the second one. Rings was off. It's going to be the Titans pushing the ball down the court.
Maddox,
it's going to be
ball,
Maddox.
transition.
Trent Smith going to knock it out of bounds. Going to Dre Alexander in the corner. It's going to be Nick Reese to inbound the ball.
5:35 in the third quarter. Titans 58, Shorman 33.
The 5 the Titans got on the court is going to be 11, Nick Reese, 10, Dre Alexander, 3, Tyson Clay, who has the ball, back to Nick Reese, 1, Dylan Maddox, and 4, Reed Broughton. Nick Reese getting physical in the paint, doesn't get the draw of the foul, though. He was looking for one for sure. Trent Smith with the ball, driving it down the paint, passes to Cameron Moore. Reverse layup is good.
It's good. Clay with the ball now. Up.
Tyson Clay uncontested, but just messes it up. It's going to be all right.
No, that's happened.
Reed Broughton on Cameron Moore. Got to get more defensive. He's going to force a pass out.
And it
Bunk
falls.
it. All right, Avon Lake is coming out of the locker room hot. Titans going to need to get on this.
Coach Camardo said at halftime that they aren't really the best third quarter team. So if they step that up, they'll have a good chance of pulling a win out of this one.
Yeah, we did hear that from Coach Camardo, them acknowledging the fact that they are not a great third quarter team. We're going to need to go out here and really show and prove that we can become a better team and improve right there. Nick Reese misses the steal. He's going to give number 12 an open shot at contest. Defense needs to start moving their feet, start getting aggressive again like we were earlier in that first half, which I believe they'll kick into.
Kill the ball. Ooh!
And Clay with a great move, but rattles off. See, now there goes that ISO ball that we kind of seen from the first game of the year. Don't want to get anywhere near back around there, as we're going to need to make sure we continue. There's
Clay with the
Tyson
steal.
Clay with the steal.
Can he convert?
He's going to give us 2.
There we go.
But we need to make sure when we're on offensive possession setting them up, that we're passing, we're setting picks, and we're moving the ball. We do not need to force shots here, especially with this kind of lead. Trent Smith on the and 1. I believe that's going to be number 11. Nick Reese was trying to chase him down, nips him, going up for the ball. Trent Smith going to have an opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Trent Smith has 12 points in the game so far. 4 minutes in, he scores Titans 60 to the Shorman 42.
I will have to say Trent Smith here has probably been the most promising player here for this Avon Lake Shorman team, as you know, he's kind of been all over the court defensively and offensively, really trying to just keep this Avon Lake team dragging into this game as he rattles out.
Couldn't get the free throw. Spraggins dives short. Shorman end up with it.
Oh, that's
and they
not
get the
ever
layup.
really what you want to see. That's going to be a 4-point play.
Hate to see it. Oh, Cameron Moore. Wait, did he travel?
No way.
Couldn't figure out what the call was, but Titans turn it over.
What?
Not an ideal start for them in the third quarter.
Definitely not the ideal start like Coach Camardo talked about. Definitely will be something that will be worked on throughout the season and talked about after this game.
Cameron Moore,
nothing
guarded
we
by
can
Santiago.
do about it now except continue.
Foul is
Moore's
on the floor.
Foul on the floor. It's going to be Manny Santiago getting a little too handsy. Cameron Moore. Now it's going to be 14 taking the ball out of bounds for Avon Lake.
Corner, Shorman drives in. Spraggins guarding. And they get a lay again.
You know, Coach Camardo did say here, Matt, you know, we got to play 0-0 because the game's not over. And look at here. It's now a 14-point Titan lead. It was been cut down to.
3 by Reed Broughton. And it's
there
in.
we go. We needed that one. That's going to put us back up 17. Hopefully Coach Camardo can get under their fire a little bit here and light them up, because the Titans are going to need to come out of this timeout a little bit more aggressive, as they kind of came into this third quarter a little lackadaisical, giving up the points, and now it's going to be a 63-43 Titans lead.
Yep, Aiden Spraggins said when they came out of half against Mentor, they weren't really mentally prepared for their pace. And you can sort of see that here with Avon Lake running the floor right now.
I'm going to have to agree with that statement, quite frankly, Matt, as, you know, overall, Avon Lake has came out the more aggressive team, like they wanted it more. And Titans have overall kind of seemed like they already had put this game away. But like Coach Camardo said, this game's 0-0, and it's still any man's game here with 3 minutes and 28 seconds left. Titans going to need to stay consistent and stay on top, where Shorman had one run away from stealing this one from us.
Titans have a couple rough games up ahead of them. They're home the 17th versus the 3-1 Amherst Comets. They will be at Midview against a 1-2 Middies on December 20th. And they will be at 4-0 St. Ed's December 23rd.
That St. Ed's game's going to be a tough one for them boys. But it's going to be Trent Smith now to throw in the ball for Avon Lake, as we're back to play here in the third quarter. Cameron Moore to dribble the ball. Nope, back to Trent Smith. Trent Smith taking it hard to the lane.
Go to by Spraggins. Gets a layup.
Nobody's giving them a little bit of contest in their defense. Defense is starting to fall asleep. Tyson Clay brings the ball up, passes it over to Reed Broughton.
Santiago gets past. Left hand.
Nice lay.
Rebound Spraggins.
Gets it robbed
stolen
from him.
Ezra Jones passes up Smith. Layup. Doesn't get it.
I was about to say, if he hits that one, Trent Smith doesn't miss layups at that point. That would have been something I had to say.
Clear with the ball. Driving in. Layup.
Finally
and he got fouled.
one. We're going to take Tyson Clay here at the line. I want to say this is his 4th visit to the line. Lives off of that line.
Andre Alexander and Nick Reese going to be checking in at the next substitution.
You know, Coach Camardo talked about at half using the depth of our bench, and I really think that shows here with junior Vinny Weaver, who played very, very, very minimum time last year. I would consider him a first-year varsity player this year, and he's pretty much shown that he can step up, run with the Avon Lake team, and he's knocked down a three-pointer too as well. So I don't see any issue with keeping him in the rotation, as I liked his effort and gameplay so far.
Alexander comes in for Clay.
Get Tyson Clay a little breather here before we can run him for the whole fourth
Alexander has 15 points in the game so far.
Nick Reese going to be guarding the inbound pass. Going to be Cameron Moore with the ball. Throws a silly pass. Going to get knocked out of bounds by Manny.
Santiago tips the ball. There's some mic problems there, but we're good now.
He's going to be right back where we started. Nick Reese on the inbound pass looking for it. And he's going to get knocked out. Titans not letting anything go easy here. I believe in that timeout we had a little bit of competitive rampage by our coach. Kind of set the fire for our players to let them know this game ain't over. To me, Trent Smith here dribbling to the the basket. And he's going to hit another layup. I believe Trent Smith has now hit over 6 layups in this game. He's pretty much carrying this team.
Smith has cut the lead down to 15 for the Titans.
Smith has 18 himself. As he gets a steal for him, giving Cameron Moore the edge.
With the slam. Shorman definitely have the momentum right now. Need that mental strength Broughton was talking about earlier.
And you're going to hear a little bit of the student section getting into it with the Avon Lake student section as they're starting to point and laugh at each other. This game's starting to get competitive here, ladies and gentlemen.
And one! Yes, sir!
Trey Alexander says, give me there. I'm going to take 2 points and have a chance at one more. Send him to the line. That's going to give Dre Alexander
17
points for the chance to make 18. It's going to be 67 to 52, 1:55 left. Who cares about a dunk when we can go right back down and get an and one from Dre Alexander?
Hey, if he converts this, I'm no mathematician, but 3 is more than 2.
I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. And
Oh,
there's just
come
a
on. I
little
spoke
miss.
too soon. That's on me, guys. That's on me.
Going to need some defense here. That's an easy drive.
Offense is picked up for both sides right now.
It's going to become a pretty competitive game here in this fourth quarter.
Quarter 3.
Oh, just
rolls
rattles
out.
out. Going to need to stop Cameron Moore here.
Man.
We need a timeout call, man.
Yeah.
We need a timeout call. I'll be willing to go out and say it. We need to take a timeout here pretty soon.
Furious with a fake.
Diggy driving in. Give us one. Okay. I'll take that. It's going to send Dylan Maddox, number 1, to the foul shot line here for 2 attempts. As we look over to the fouls, it's going to be each team splitting with 3. It's going to be pretty close here going into the fourth quarter. This game is still any man's game, and Avon Lake is very, very tempted to get their first win sitting at 0-4. Dylan Maddox swishes in the first one.
Reed Broughton checks in for Vinny Weaver.
Someone to look out for this Avon Lake team running off the floor right now is Trent Smith, sitting at 18 points. I'm sure he'll be right back when the fourth quarter starts. He's having a monsters game, number 0. We need to make sure we have our eyes defensively on him and Cameron Moore, number 1, both their senior guards.
The guy that subbed out.
Yes, sir. Great hands by
he
Diggy.
loses it. Drops on the deck. Couldn't get it. 23, JP Gannon with the ball. Wide open in the paint.
That's great. That was a good shot contest, though. That's just a better shot, unfortunately. That's going to cut the lead to 11 here. Titans need to stay at
3, Reed Broughton. Hey!
72 to 58 with the Reed Broughton 3. That's what he does. That's what the Broughton last name does. Nick
Steal by
with
Tyson
another
Clay.
steal. Said, give me those cookies.
Looking for a shot.
Dre Alexander dribbles in.
Couldn't get
Just
it. Rebound,
misses.
Maddox.
Diggy with the rebound.
Give me
Tyson Clay.
3. Boom!
That's 6 points for the Titans as we're going to start running away from it here, giving the Avon Lake to drop their head as they walk back.
Titans end that run by the Shoremen right there.
Most certainly, and we definitely have the overall energy in the room now as the fans are back on our side and points are too. It's going to be 78 to 50, or 74. 75, sorry, brain lag here.
It's okay.
75 to 58 with 30 seconds left. 22 dribbling down the floor, ball's on the ground. Layup. It's going to be bailed out with a little bit of a foul. I don't think any time where your back's turned towards the basket, Matt, you should be giving a free chance of a foul. As he kind of just lobbed that one over the back of his head there.
Yep. That's the way it happens sometimes.
Unfortunately so. As that's going to be number 22, Liam Besaw, the freshman, playing down in there.
21.6 seconds left in the third quarter. Titans up 75 to 59. One more shot at the line for the freshman. And it falls. 15-point game here. Clay with the ball.
20 seconds left in the third quarter. It's going to look like the Titans are just going to look for the last shot attempt of this quarter. We got 10 seconds left here. 15-point game. Clay dribbling hard.
Oh, in his bag. Shoots. And
Knocked
it's in!
down. Make it a 17-point game here before the end of the quarter. And Clay grabs one.
Hey.
Oh, my gosh, was
Oh.
that close, Matt. Almost hitting off the top of the backboard. Almost rattling in. That would have been close. But it's going to be the end of the third quarter here. 77 home team Titans, 60 Avon Lake Shoremen. They're looking to try to steal one from us, but we're looking to prevent it.
Even though the Titans still have the lead, energy on both sides of the ball has definitely picked up.
Alrighty, Matt, so now that we're back alive in our little box here, we're going into the fourth quarter. We only have a couple more minutes left of gameplay here to watch. What do you think overall through the 3 quarters that we've watched, and especially that third quarter for the Shoremen?
Yeah. Shorman came out at halftime. They had their plan ready, and Camardo said, you know, we're not the best third quarter team, but Titans overcame that, and I'd say the last 2 minutes, hitting big shots, getting the crowd on our side, and the energy is there. That mental strength is there, and that's what we need to continue in the fourth quarter.
No doubt they're mad at all, as we had 2 big threes from Reed Broughton and a rally from the Titans that finished the third quarter, really built the team lead back to 17. Now we just need to hold 8 minutes left as we have Tyson Clay passing it to Nick Reese. Nick Reese dribbling down in the lane. Says, give me 2.
And it's in!
Now that is the aggressive play style we've seen from Nick Reese all night. That's going to give him 20. Nick Reese sitting there with 20 points, 2 blocks, 4 assists, and 5 steals here tonight. He's having a wonderful game all over the floor.
Andre Alexander picked up his 3rd foul of the game. Shorman inbound.
It's going to be Liam with the ball, dribbling around, looking for a pass.
Jones double-teamed, tries to get around Reese. In the corner now.
It's going to be stolen by Reese.
He said, give me that.
It's going to be Dre for the 2. I'll take it. And now we're back up to a 20-point lead. It's going to be 81-60 as we need to keep our foot on the gas.
Defense to offense.
Really put our foot on the throat here and win this game, as Avon Lake's going to be fighting with everything they have back to try to get back into this one. It's going to be Liam dribbling around, trying to find a shot attempt. Off.
No.
Trent Smith again, Matt, but it just rattles off. Trent Smith can't get it done for his team.
Play with the ball.
Back. Nick Reese to
rebound.
Rebound. Wide open. Oh.
Couldn't get it. Rebound Clay. Maddox.
Great
block.
pass by
Wow.
Tyson Clay. I don't know if anyone
vision.
else seen that pass, but Tyson Clay really dished that off there. Nobody else could have, except Dylan Maddox could have grabbed that one.
Jones loses it.
Stolen again. There goes Tyson Clay.
Corner. Give me 3. Oh.
Reed with
Rebound.
an amazing
Rod.
control with the basketball is going to get it right back for the Titans.
Clay thought about it. To
Dish
Maddox
off to Dylan
again.
Maddox,
Back
and
to
he's gonna
back.
grab 2 more.
Back to back.
Timeout, Shorman.
Back to back baskets for Maddox. Both dished by Clay.
85-60. It's going to be a Titan lead. 6 minutes and 31 seconds left in this ball game.
Man, if you asked me right now, and I didn't look at the clock, I would tell you, if I didn't look at the scoreboard at all, I'd tell you it was a tie game the way the Titans are playing right now. Even though they are up 25, they're running around the floor, hands up, making the shots. It's just what you want in conference play.
And I have to agree with that. And I would have liked to seen that coming out of the start of the third quarter, so that we could have seen that early, like Coach Camardo was kind of saying to us, that we needed to start early and fast in the third quarter, and I really think that's where it needed to be.
Yep. USA night here for our student section. Let's see what the amendments Coach Brunn has made out of this timeout.
We're going to have the 5 on the court for us to finish this one right now. It's going to be 6 minutes and 31 seconds left. We got number 4, Reed Broughton. Number 1, Dylan Maddox. Number 3, Tyson Clay. Number 11, Nick Reese was having a stellar game. And number 10, Dre Alexander. Matt, I really have to comment on how well the defense
Smith
has
loses
gotten
it
with the overall trap defense. You know, the game changing.
Transition 3. Couldn't get it.
It's going to be Trent Smith dribbling down the floor, finding a decent pass for his team and one. As you can see, this Avon Lake team will not be willing to go out with no shyness, and they're going to continue to get buckets.
The previous game, Titans scored 88 at the final. Right now, with 6:12 to go, Titans have scored 85. Offense thriving.
As I did hear you mention down there with the Titans fan page down there with our student section, they've been very well tonight. They've been pretty aggressive, and I will have to say that's one of the reasons why I believe high school games get favored with home field advantage, and it's just the student sections can really take over a whole game. Great block by Nick Reese. Don't bail him out with that right now.
Late whistle.
Stop. Oh my gosh, that is insane. We're going to have the Avon Lake head coach run a 4-3-40 down the court to try to argue with the ref. But I didn't even see a call there, sir. I don't know what we're getting big bag and aggressive for. You better stay seated. I don't know why we got back up off of the bench, because there was no call there to be seen. That was Nick Reese's third block that just got robbed. It's going to send number 0, Trent Smith, to the line.
Hey, you're really into this.
I mean, he does stay seated there as he knows he just went on a little rampage for no reason as he continues to walk up and down the court, down 24 points.
I mean, not trying to point fingers here, but you didn't call it tripping on that Andre Alexander was tripped on the Titans' last possession, but you call that, I mean, what?
I'm a favorite commentator, Matt, I'm going to have to say. There's a team here I want to win, and I'm not shy to show that. It's going to be
you got
85 Titans, 65 Shoreman.
Yeah, you got some blood on the team.
Tyson Clay dribbling up the ball, number 3, getting guarded by number 14. Titans look like to be taking their time here with these possessions, which I honestly have no problem with. As we could take a little time.
He can't guard you. He can't guard you.
Oh my God! Tyson Clay has been in his bag all night tonight, just pulling out different moves to really separate himself. As Cameron Moore dribbles down, finds a weak pass. It's going to get bailed out with an early on the ground call foul.
Titans are doing too many dumb fouls right now. That's their 4th this quarter.
And that's kind of what we saw Coach Camario talk about as well, as when we were speaking with him. And he wanted the fouls cleaned up, as we had a lot early in the first half here. As you could see, in the second quarter, we had 3 fouls split between 2 different players. It's going to be Cameron Moore here, guarded by Dre Alexander. Cameron Moore hits hard left, bump fade, going to pass it out. Jones layup is
tipped in by Cameron Moore.
How legal is that? I thought you couldn't tip the ball if it was on the rim.
Oh, 3, Brun. Hey!
Yes,
sir. Yes, sir.
And that's going to be his 3rd 3 of the night. Reed Broughton has been pretty much on fire from behind the arc.
Titans call a timeout. I think they're strategizing for maybe don't rush the possessions, even though they're working. Just don't keep on doing that. So it'll just waste more time on the clock.
I'm going to have to agree with that 100%, Matt, as I believe that we should take any open shot when it's there just because we need to continue this lead. But taking time each possession and really dribbling it out and really feeling out these passes is never a negative thing in this situation. It's just going to really start to make that Avon Lake team feel more dead. And as we slowly press the life out of them and win this ball game here.
All 5 of the Titans starters for the game are in double digits. Ooh. Nick Reese leading with 20 points, followed by Tyson Clay and Andre Alexander with 19, respectively. Titans definitely want to close out this conference game.
Titans having the options here to close out over 100 points.
Cameron Moore with the ball. Titans playing laid back full court. Definitely just want to milk the clock. Pass down on the block. Corner. Nothing. Trent Smith.
Well, who else but Trent Smith making a nice pass. We're getting a little bit off by that teammate.
Reed Broughton lost it. But on the number 5 on the Shoreman, Jacob Cook. His foot was out of bounds when he was on the ground.
Who we got here? It's going to be number 3, Tyson Clay, bringing the ball inbounded by Reed Broughton. We got 4 minutes and 40 seconds left in this ball game. Nick Reese takes it over.
3.
Boom! That's going to be 23 for Nick Reese, as he's pretty much taken over this game now. Really trying to send these Shoremen home sad.
Telling Avon Lake this year, welcome to the SWC. Trent Smith with the bucket.
Hard to take anything from that kid. He's been aggressive on both sides of the ends all night. Trent Smith has had a great game for the Avon Lake Shoremen. Just not able to get it done all the way around. Titans here taking a little time off the clock, as you guys can see, passing to Brown, loving it. Coach Broughton tells him just to throw the ball around, but that's going to get it stolen. Nick Reese hustle down,
zones.
make a play. Just missing it.
Play with the ball now.
I have no reason or no issue here if we just continue to just pass the ball around and play smart. We cannot allow a bunch of stolen possessions, but at the same time, if they get stolen and we take 25 seconds off,
me 3.
it's okay.
Boom!
And that's going to be Dre Alexander from behind the line, making it 96 to 30 or 71.
Titans may get in triple digits here. What an offensive game here.
Is that going to be who else? Trent Smith with another layup.
Trent Smith with 22.
All through in the paint. Pretty impressive.
Corner three. No good.
That's going to be out on the Shoreman. It's going to
Yes.
stay here for Berea. Out on Trent Smith, actually, himself.
Big group substitution in for the Titans. Subbing in is Finney Weaver, Cal Maloney, Aiden Spraggins, Manny Santiago. Tyson Clay will be the only starter left on the court.
Yeah, that's a huge defensive substitution there for the Titans. We're going to put a little bit more of those solid guys into the floor so that we can have a real solid defensive possession here. Tyson Clay stays out there, though, because we're going to need somebody to run around and dribble the balls. He's one of the most talented ball handlers we have here in the SWC.
Tyson Clay directing the offense. In the corner. Spraggins.
Should be no rush here.
Give me three. Nah, too much. Too much.
Honestly, no reason to even attempt it. There's no shot clock here in high school. I'd just continue with the ball.
I think the Titans just want to score 100. You know, being in that locker room post game, want to be like, we scored 100.
I would have to agree with that statement, Matt. You know,
they got 100 scored on them last game.
Scratch what I said. Let's go out there and get 100. Come on, Titans. There goes Vinny. 98.
Hey!
Come on, 2 points away. Let's go grab that 100. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. Number 14, that's going to be Jones carrying up the ball for Avon Lake. Gets a high pick. Knocks it in for Avon Lake. It's going to be 75-98.
Going to have some JV Titans players checking in at the next ball. Jackson Lieberth. And can't.
That's gonna be Brandon Love coming in down there. That is gonna be a 6'5" center. His older brother was 6'6" and weighed over 300 pounds. Played defensive tackle for the defensive line on the Berea football team. Excited to see him now onto the basketball court. It's going to be the freshman, Liam, dribbling up the ball. Shoreman here with a minute 40 left, just trying to get out of this one alive, honestly. The buses should be started and nice and warm for him.
Yeah.
That's
in this
probably
cold
the only
December
thing
air.
they're thinking about.
Come on, Santiago, give us 100. 100?
Oh,
he
that's
got
a foul. It wasn't even close to straight up.
What are you calling, ref? Ain't no way
They
that's a
called
jump
a
ball.
jump?
Yeah.
It wasn't even close. Oh,
I don't like that call.
Oh, boy. I mean, a minute 30 left. Look at the score. I'm happy with how the boys are playing here tonight. I'm not going to get too angry about it. The only thing, Matt, I think the Avon Lake guys could be thinking about is how warm that bus seat is going to be once they get outside here and on their way to their 45-minute ride home.
Corner three for the Shoreman. No good.
Vince dribbling the ball back up
Running
for
the court.
This Titans team. Nice little setup. It's going to get it over to Manny Santiago. Minute and 6 left. Jackson gets the ball. Hand check heavy there by 34.
100?
Holy
No, whoa.
That was a deep shot attempt by number 12, Vincent Weaver, but it's okay. We learn from the ones we miss. It's going to be number 22, Liam, carrying up the ball, guarded by Vince.
Less than a minute in the game here.
And Brandon with the steal.
At the end of the game, our sideline reporter, Emma Rivera, will have a player interview with Nick Reese and several other players. Santiago gets it back.
Looks like they're trying to get Brandon the ball, but I can't really tell. Santiago's going to get sent to the line with 30 seconds left. This is to kind of get 100 points. This is to get 100.
Yes.
We're going to need this. Let's focus in here, Manny, and let's knock these in.
I got my magic fingers out, trying to. Good luck. We got this.
Everybody's got their fingers out here in the stadium tonight. These aren't really going to matter for the win or loss, but they will matter if we hit 100. Knock in.
Yes,
99.
yes.
There we go. As that's going to be our highest behind the arc shooter percentage on the team. Manny Santiago knocking in the first one. See if he can get the second one 400. The rebound. No. Look, they're playing real defense for the 100.
Avon Lake doesn't want to give it to them.
I love it. I love that they're playing real defense.
He was fouled.
20 seconds left. It's going to be 5 fouls for the Titans here. I mean, overall, it's been a pretty heavy game when it comes here with the fouls. We're not going to be able to handle that kind of foul count against these really, really talented teams like Elyria and Avon when we're trying to get deeper into our conference schedule and really talk about winning the conference. These type of foul counts cannot happen.
And the Titans will be playing the Shoremen again at Avon Lake, January 21st, as all conference games in the SWC are, each team will have 1 home game versus 1 away game.
Fun fact about our Avon Lake Shoremen here, as the Titans go and take on Amherst, the Shoremen will take on Midview, and then as soon as the Titans are done with Amherst, the Titans will take on Midview, and the Shoremen will take on Amherst. So they're kind of splitting teams back to back, as there's 14 seconds. Whoa! That looked aggressive, not going to lie. Number 12, Vinny Weaver, takes a little bit of a smack there, but it's going to walk off fine. It's going to be Berea-Midpark ball on the out-of-bounds line. 13 seconds left. We do need a bucket for 100, but it wouldn't be 100, it'd be 101.
With it.
Santiago's going to get it. I thought it.
Oh.
Brandon! Bucket!
Closes out the game. Student section's going crazy.
Student section boo up for that one, and it's going to be 101 to 76 as the student section charges the court as the Titans grab their first conference win of the year. Where it's a great rebound win over Manor. Matt, take them over.
Titans sweep Friday night action. Freshman win, JV win, varsity win. And let me tell you, those last 2 minutes in the third quarter, the Titans took over and just closed it out. Reed Braun going 100% from three-point in the second half. And they did not get rattled by their third quarter run by the Avon Lake, who shot 77% from the field in the third quarter. Emma Rivera will be having a player interview with Nick Reese, Andre Alexander, and Tyson Clay coming up shortly.
Thank you guys up here from the booth. Live down there with Emma Rivera shortly. This is going to be Dylan Reese.
And Matt Berzik. Big shout out to the crew here running the show. We got Malachi Cresswell on the switcher, Pax, Christian, Brody, Miss Street running stats, and we have Liam Cameraman, Emma Rivera down on the court.
Can't get it done without them guys at all.
And Adam as well.
Great conference win here for the Titans. This is going to push them back up to a 2-1 standpoint as we have a win over Valley Forge. Or 2-2.
Here's Emma.
All right, I'm here with
Tyson, Nick, Andre.
you guys played an incredible game tonight. You guys reached 100 points. How does it feel?
Feels great. Shout out Brandon.
It feels good. It feels good. School record.
So what do you guys feel you did best tonight? Perform. How do you feel you performed well?
Push the ball and share it. We shared the ball.
We played well. We pushed the pace and we just played great defense.
Playing great defense, playing together, and hitting shots.
All right, thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank you.
And that's going to be all we have for you today. Titans' next game will be the 17th versus Amherst Comets.
You know, Matt, it's always my favorite time on these Fridays where I get to spend up here, our crew, really covering these games as we had the student section charge. And, you know, it really feels great to go home on this Friday night with our fans here with the Titans dub.
That's all you want. I'm Matt Verzik.
I'm Dylan Reese.
Bye.
The Titans played an exciting game tonight, winning 101-76. The MVPs of the game include Nick Reese, who's our top scorer on the team with 23 points, Andre with 22, and Tyson with 19. As a whole, the team played incredible defense in the first half. They struggled a little bit at the beginning of the third quarter, but then they brought it back and became aggressive. And as a whole, played an incredible second half, played awesome offense and incredible defense. We can't wait to see what they will do next game.